That would be a real bummer. No sound. Mic's on. I don't know. Text me now if you got sound. You can actually live chat too here. Let's see. I got no sound, so we are getting live chats here. Danny Cole, can't hear anything. Can we hear it now? Can we do that? I don't know if the mic was not on. Says my mic is on. Anybody with some real-time live chats? I'll see here. This is our first technical difficulties. It's good. It's good. Okay. Listen, so I'm just going to roll back. I'll roll back a little bit. Wide receiver was the position player. We think that's G5. We think G5 double dipped on his high score. And then I went over the rule changes. And it's good. All right. Awesome. See? All right. I'll get this. So I'm going to roll back. All I got through was Sherman's March and Coltrane. I'm going to roll back. But I do want to go over the rule change with the IR spot. So we have 2 IR spots. One is reserved for COVID only. So the only way that you can put a position player on that second IR spot is if he has COVID. That's the only reason there's 2 IR spots. Otherwise, there'd only be 1. The second one is we're still going to do the alternate player. So you have a guy going Monday night. You have the ability to text me prior to Sunday or Thursday, for that matter, if your alternate's playing Thursday, an alternate just in case that Monday night game gets canceled. That way you don't lose a player. So I know some of you weren't at the draft, but that's the big one is those IR spots. The second one is reserved for COVID-only players. All right, so apologize for that. I'm glad that we got real time. Glad people are texting me. Let's see, we got other people come. You look like an asshole. That's funny. All right. Sherman's March versus Subset Security. Closest game of the week. Of course it's the closest game of the week because it's me. Subset Security 117.4 over Sherman's March 112.5. Close game. Came down to last night. Lamar Jackson and your kicker got you the points you needed to beat me. We'll start with me with performers. I had Dak Prescott Thursday night, 33 points. Thought I was looking good, but Sunday none of my players came out to play. T. Higgins, 15.8. Font, 12 points. 112 points. Hey, I might have beat a few other people in the league, but I was playing Coach Rob, and Coach Rob had top performers like DeAndre Hopkins, 26.3 points. Swift, 24 points. Lamar, 20 points. So I go to 0-1. Subcheck Security goes to 1-0. All right, moving on to Coltrane versus RA's Gold Draft Age. I don't know, it's too long for me to read, but I will get it. Not even close. Coltrane, 144 points over 111. Coltrane, Tom Brady. Christ, this guy's 5 years younger than me, I think. 35 points out of Brady. This guy is a beast. Nick Chubb, 22 points. Montgomery, 18.8 points. Let's see here. RA's Gold top performers. D. Samuels. Samuels, 31.9 points. Godwin, 23.5. Taylor, 17.6. Hoping these texts are coming. Okay, no, it's just everybody saying we can hear you now. Christ, I'm like one of those Verizon commercials. Can you hear me now? All right, Southside Stranglers. Used formerly Bethlehem's Bruisers. Christ, what a whooping this was. 177.9 to according to my sources, 106. Let's see. Coach Chad, top performers. Mahomes, well, of course he's going to be a top performer. Christ, the guy almost got 40 points. Thielen, 30 points. McCafferty. Christ, it was all day with McCafferty. That's why he goes number 1, 27 points. 178 points. It's a great week, according to my sources. Listen, 106. You would have played me, I might have beat you. But Dalvin Cook, 20 points. Josh Allen, that was a little disappointing there at Josh Allen. 19 points out of Josh Allen. Brown, 14.9. Those are your 3 top performers. So, Southside Stranglers, undefeated, 1-0. According to my sources, 0-1. Okay, moving on to Belichick's Hoodies versus Gronkzilla. Listen, this was close, not as close as, of course, my loss. Belichick's Hoodies, 132, squeaks it out over Coach Ron's, Gronkzilla's, 125.08. Belichick's hoodies, Russell Wilson, 35 points. Tyler Lockett, 26 points. T. Williams, 18.4. Gronkzilla, your top performers. Cooper Kupp. I remember before you left, you said, hey, I needed like 30-something points out of Cooper Kupp. You needed 37. Christ, you got 20. I'm sorry, you needed 30. You got 23. Kamara, 18.1. DJ Metcalf, 16 points out of Metcalf. So, Belichick's hoodies, 1-0. Gronkzilla, 0-1. All right. Pottstown Rat Bastards versus PB&J. PB&J, 135 over Pottstown's 103. Takes the victory. We'll start with the victor here. PB&J, Kyler Murray, my quarterback from last year, 41.5 points. Brown, he's back. 23.7 points. Woods, 12.4. Pottstown, your top scorers. Kelsey, of course, is going to be a top scorer. He's freaking Kelsey, 25.6. Lawrence, 25 points. Lamb, this guy looks like the real deal, though. 23.4. 103, though, not going to bring you a victory. So, Pottstown, you go to 0-1. PB&J, 1-0. Okay, finally. Do we save the best for last here? I haven't done the math with the wide receiver, but I'm pretty sure that G5 is going to double dip here. 191.36 to the Bird's Nest 101. 191 is obviously the top scorer of the week. It looks like maybe with Amari Cooper, he's going to get the wide receiver top score. So that, if I'm right, I'm not doing the math in my head, that's $100 to G5 and the victory. Let's see here. Top performers. Cooper, 38.9 points. Tyreek Hill, 37.1. And Jalen Hurts, 34.7. I mean, this was a solid performance from G5 across the whole board. Bird's Nest. Let's see. Matt Stafford. Hey, he's Matt Stafford. He got you the points, but not enough. 30.4. Miles Sanders, 17.3. Goddard, 14.2. So G5 goes to 1-0. Bird's Nest, 0-1. I wasn't sure if the sound was off before, but hey, half of us are undefeated. Half of us are going to be looking for our first victory. That's just the way it works in week one. All right, next week, PB&J is facing me, Sherman's March. Southside Stranglers going against Coltrane. Ari's Gold is playing Belichick's Hoodies. According to my sources, Pottstown Rat Bastards. Oh, and the Gronkzilla playing G5. And next week is a blank week here at the Fantasy House. I'm going to the Jets-Patriots game. I think G5 is, I don't know, he's like playing golf somewhere. Actually, Gronkzilla might be here watching games by himself. So that is next week's schedule. All right, so we're going to spin the wheel now. So the wheel now is officially going to be position player for week number 2. All right, here we go. Position player. And again, the sound was off, so maybe I didn't go over it. No combos. We're back to the wheel. The only little trick, we'll call it, is the bench. But otherwise, it's just straight up position players, and it can't be the same position player 2 weeks in a row. So if we get wide receiver again, I'm going to respin the wheel. So here we go. Round and round it goes. Where it stops is going to be defense. Defense will be the position player for week 2. So the highest scoring defense in week 2 will get that $50. I'm going to wrap it up. Again, don't mean to be in an abridged version, just not feeling the best today, but hopefully this went off with the exception of the non-sound for the first 5 minutes, but I appreciate all the live feedback. You're an asshole. Get off the air. Why am I subscribed to your YouTube channel? Yada, yada, yada. No. I kid. Listen, hope everybody had a great week 1, whether you won or lost. That's what fantasy football is all about. We will see everybody. I'm going to try to do this at 6 o'clock every Tuesday. And again, if you subscribe to the channel, you can't watch it live. That's fine. You just go onto the channel and you can watch it later. All right, everybody, listen, have a great evening. We'll see everybody soon.